Canada managed to steer through the first Trump presidency with significant success in creating jobs and opportunity for Canadians and American workers, and they wanted to know what kinds of things they need to be focused on. And I pointed out that, emphasizing the win-wins, understanding that there are going to be challenging moments ahead, that Donald Trump will very much be focused on what's good for the United States, but because trade can and should fundamentally be win-win, that there are ways to work in serious but frank and open engagements that deliver opportunities for people. So a lot of people talking about it, but a sense of, okay, let's do this. Let's make sure we're standing up for our citizens and creating growth for everyone, because that's the conversation we have anyway. I think there probably are elements of accelerating certain things in the coming months for some, but for the most part, people are being thoughtful about how to position themselves over the coming years in a way that's going to be constructive, beneficial for them, and create opportunities for all their trading partners, including with the United States. It's an approach that is perhaps a little less surprised or anxious than it was 8 years ago when Donald Trump was first elected. I think people know a little more about what to expect and are leaning on examples of countries like Canada that managed to navigate successfully through win-win renegotiations of our most important trade deal as examples of the kinds of constructive work that we can do to grow the economy and benefit citizens. Well, I think there is a sense, and I don't want to get too much into analysis or opinion here, but there is a sense that that this is something, this is an administration that has an approach that is less unknown than it was back in 2016. There are potentially some very challenging consequences of some of the decisions that may be made, but I think a lot of countries are focused on building up resilience and capacity to respond to those challenges, as opposed to wondering whether or not those challenges are going to materialize. I think people know those challenges are going to materialize, that Donald Trump is someone who tends to do what he says he's going to do, and that means people are going to be able to think about how to position themselves best given some of those things that are coming. And that wasn't necessarily the sense back in 2016.